Hello everybody and welcome to Dragon Age. This is the first Dragon Age Origins game made by BioWare, the same people who made Mass Effect. It has to be one of my favorite games ever. And I will be doing a solo run through of it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let us begin the game. Dragon Age Origins, let's go. I swear, if there was a major based on Dragon Age Origins, I would come out with like a doctorate or something. I know almost everything about Dragon Age. Almost. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
And there you have it, a little backstory to the story. Backstory to the story. That's basically our plot. Here's our character creation. We're gonna go for female. I normally like to go dwarf because dwarves are my favorite. But I'm gonna keep it human this time. I'm gonna play as a rogue. And I can't play as anything else but a human noble. So, I'll play as a human noble. I'll let you guys skip over the character creation because it's long and boring. And I will see you afterward. Alright, and welcome back, guys. You'll see my character in a bit. She basically just looks like me. So this is the opening to the game. Every single character you play as, well, every single race you play as has a different opening story. Most races have at least 2 opening stories. The humans only get 1 because we're humans. We're boring.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, though we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
And you are, how?
My son Thomas asked after you. Perhaps I should bring him with me next time.
I have no interest in arranged marriage.
See what I contend with, Hal? There is no telling my fierce girl anything these days. Make her bless her heart.
Quite talented, I'm sure. One to watch.
At any rate, Pop, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
What? Why can't I go into battle with you and Fergus?
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going.
Very well. I'll do what you think is best.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Duncan!
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They defeated the Darkspawn long ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
I think I rather like the idea, Father.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
But I'd like to stay and talk to Duncan.
You'll have plenty of time after we're gone. We must discuss the battle plans in the south. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Ugh. Dad, you can't control my life. Oh my god. Alright. See, there I am. We're gonna come through here. We're gonna...
It is
This
over.
door is like of no use to anyone except for rogues. But we can take that, sell it later. Because I am a
done.
rogue, I can basically open every single chest in the entire world.
What now?
If I am of proper level.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my abruptness, my lady. It's simply
This
that I've
fucking
been looking
laugh.
everywhere for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
That was his laugh. She was my nanny before she was the cook. Nan won't leave.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Before I continue, I forgot to do something earlier, and I apologize for not doing it. Yes. There we go. Okay. Just want to see what's down in this door. I almost never go down in here.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Playing cards.
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Continue your game. Pretend I never came by.
My lady is very kind to show us such lenience.
Yeah, you know I'm calm. Nothing back there. Okie dokie. Good evening
Good
to
evening,
you.
my lady.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's alright, it is boring.
I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson.
I'm quite familiar with the subject matter.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
Very well.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
Tell about our relationship with our How.
The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tournier's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
Unfortunate, but we couldn't lose Harper's Ford.
Correct. That caused a rift between the two families, as you might imagine. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Time to end the lesson, I think.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen
Just
to you
listen to
now?
him anyway.
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Don't let myself all this what you do.
New codexes are basically just history of the game, history of whatever, you know, history of Ferelden. I could tell you all about it with my own ramblings, but I won't bore you with that. If you really, really want to know more about Dragon Age, I suggest playing yourself or going on the Wikipedia page. No, I won't go up there yet. Or buying some of the books that are out. There are a bunch of comics, a bunch of great books that get even into you too. I want to go down here first. Good, it better be finished. Look, quartz. Things I can sell in the future. Get money. Moolah. Even though my family doesn't really need it. They will soon. I mean, they won't.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
He's not a mongrel. He's a pure-blood Mabari.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
So as you can see and tell that the elves aren't treated very nicely by humans. Humans are obviously the reigning race. Elves have an interesting past that we'll learn more about later in the future. There are two types of elves. There's the city elves, and then there is the Dalish. The Dalish. Dalish are like forest elves. They live by their own rules and are very hostile toward humans.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Oh, look at his little butt waggle. What a smart boy you are. Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits. It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
What should we name our dog? Death mongrel. Oh, damn it! I mean, shoot. All I needed was the L. That's all I want. Death mongrel. Come on, that's an awesome name. I guess I'll just have to go with another one. There we go. That's better. This is the introduction to fighting. We've got our party going. Oh my god, I haven't played on this yet, so it's a little... I should probably turn those off.
This is like a bad adventure story. Here I am killing rats. How noble!
It shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. Very well, as you say. It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Those are very large rats.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kakari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's
Goodbye,
men.
sexy. He's always one of my favorite characters. I wish he stayed throughout the entire thing, but he doesn't. Look at our perfect circle of dead rats.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually he was defending your larder from rats. Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
My faithful warhound made sure it's safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Into there.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then.
Immune,
Take
my
these
butt.
pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady.
Yes, you can.
Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
I'm gonna go down here really fast, see what's over here. Oh, no, this is just the OP. OP.
We will serve you while the Terran is away.
the Terran is away. Her, her, her. We're an elf. Her, her, her.
Finished.
Why are they locking up elf root? You can find it everywhere. Thanks.
Good evening.
Oh, okay. Nope, I want to keep going this way, actually. I don't think I've ever really been down this way.
What now?
Very interesting. There are always new things to find, everything you miss, you know. Guard.
It is over.
There's probably nothing really, like, exciting in here. It's just more things that you can find. Oh, look, 6 copper. That I never found before.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
The Maker is the all-powerful god of most countries. I actually did an entire research history on how it came about and everything. You're not gonna like... If any of you aren't too keen on religion, you are going to absolutely hate the chantry. If it will make you feel better.
Would it not make you feel better?
I'm just feeling frustrated.
Because of your brother's departure?
I should be going with him.
Your insight and cleverness would be of great aid. But your father doubtlessly fears risking both his children in battle. I will pray for the safety of your father and your brother. Join in if your heart compels you. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need. Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be. Your faith is silent tonight. I hope you are just deep in reflection. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me. It is the least I could do. If the worst comes to pass, child, take comfort in knowing that the Maker's will takes many forms. We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Basically, the people believe that the Maker has abandoned them, and they are trying desperately to atone for their sins and regain his grace. They believe that only if everyone unites together in praise and love of the Maker, that the Maker will return to them.